Hi, happy Friday. I'm Jennifer from the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department, and we're here in the kitchen today making one of my favorite dishes, cauliflower fried rice. This is such a comforting, flavorful dish. You can add different flavors and ingredients to it, and it's packed with nutrients. So the first thing I have is my pan with a little oil. It's all heated and ready to go. I'm going to add 4 cups of diced cauliflower and 3 cloves of garlic. We're gonna let this saute for a few minutes. Now I did it the old-fashioned way. I bought a head of cauliflower and I just diced it up and measured out 4 cups. So one medium head, I had this much left over. So it really goes a long way. You can also put it in a food processor. I just didn't feel like lugging that out, so I just hand chopped it. Usually when I make this, though, the easiest way is just to go to like a Costco and get it already frozen, packaged in 1-pound bags. And then it's ready to go, and you always have it in your freezer. So to the cauliflower, I'm going to add half a cup of petite peas and half a cup of diced carrots. Again, to make your life easier, you can buy the carrot pea mix. I happen to have frozen peas in my freezer, and then I just diced up some carrots. So it's like whatever ingredients you have on hand. Broccoli is really great in this, mushrooms. You can add onions. We're going to add some scallions at the end, so I left out the onions now. So it's really pretty free for what ingredients you would like to add. But we're using just the basic peas and carrots and cauliflower. So we're just going to let this soften and become tender. And this is a great dish as it is. We're going to add in a little protein by adding in an egg. But if you wanted to add extra protein like I did, I have a handful of shrimp that I've just put a little pepper and olive oil and sauteed it. So when this is finished, I'm going to top it off with the shrimp. This is also a great dish if you have leftover rotisserie chicken. So if you have leftover rotisserie chicken, you can make the classic chicken fried rice and add that in. So many options. This is going to be delicious for lunch, for dinner. Okay, so the other ingredients that we're going to use is 2 eggs. I have this to the side already scrambled. I have my scallions. Okay, what really elevates the flavor is ginger. So you can just buy this in the grocery store. They're buy the onions and garlic, just a ginger root. I always like to have this on hand. So I cut off about an inch piece and peeled it. And I have my microplane. This is one of my favorite kitchen utensils, you know that. And I'm just going to grate that in there. This is going to be such great flavor. It's starting to smell really great in here also. Get a good muscle workout using the microplane. Okay, this is almost done. Then we're going to add our sauce and our eggs to this. So we're using all fresh ingredients. Ginger is just so great for the digestive system. I like to add this sometimes to, I've been talking a lot about food waste. So we love pineapples in our house. So when you are cutting up a pineapple and you have the core, put it in some boiling water with a little bit of ginger and some lemon juice. And you can make yourself like an immune boosting tea. And you can keep that in your refrigerator. All right, so all the ginger is grated. I'm gonna stir that up. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, so the next thing we're going to add is the soy sauce. Now, I highly recommend that you use low sodium soy sauce because this is something that is packed with sodium. I'm going to use a different option in my home. I have liquid aminos. Okay, this comes from a soybean, has 16 essential amino acids in there. So it tastes just like soy sauce. So you could use either one. You can find it in the natural aisle of the grocery store. I'm going to add 1/4 cup. Okay, and then to really elevate that flavor, we're going to use sesame oil. This really smells amazing. So 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. If you had fresh sesame seeds, you can also add that in as garnish at the end. Okay, we're gonna add our egg, and it's just gonna get scrambled right in. I already mixed it up. Sometimes it helps to make a little well in the middle. Okay, once the egg is scrambled, we are ready to assemble, add our scallions and add our shrimp. So this is a pretty quick meal. Just gonna scramble those eggs up. You can drop in the comments if you've ever made homemade fried rice or tried cauliflower fried rice. There are so many dishes that our family enjoys. I think I've made, I have to check the videos. If not, I'll definitely do a video on it. A casserole cheeseburger that you make with cauliflower. So it's just ground beef or turkey, a little bit of cheese, and cauliflower, and you bake it into a casserole. Sometimes I've substituted out rice in stuffed peppers for cauliflower. So again, so many different things you can do. I'm gonna get a bowl so you can see how beautiful this is. Okay. The sesame oil just gives it so much. All right, we're gonna add our scallions. And we are ready to go. All right, let's serve it up. That egg is all scrambled. You got the scallions, you got the peas, you got the carrots. It's very colorful. And we'll add some shrimp. And there is our cauliflower fried rice. Delicious, comforting. It's going to be great on this really cool day here in New Jersey. I will post the recipe below. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend.